They say the world runs on credit, that the American dream is built on it. But what if that dream is actually a carefully constructed cage? What if the very system designed to give you freedom is the one that takes it away? This is the hidden truth of the debt system, a reality that turns convenience into a life sentence. It's a story not just about money, but about control. It begins with a simple, seductive offer, a shimmering piece of plastic that promises instant gratification, a pre-approved loan that makes your biggest dreams feel just a signature away. Debt looks easy, a shortcut to the life you want right now. But freedom has a price, and this initial taste of convenience is just the bait. Soon the glow fades, replaced by the stark reality of statements and spreadsheets. A growing unease as you realize the easy path has led you into a trap. This is the cycle of dependency, a financial quicksand where the more you struggle, the deeper you sink. It's a game rigged from the start. High-interest credit cards and personal loans are designed to keep you paying. Compound interest, once a tool for wealth, is turned against you, a relentless force that multiplies your debt with every passing day. Your minimum payments become a cruel joke, barely chipping away at the interest while the principal, the real debt, remains untouched. You work harder, not for your future, but to feed the very system that has you in its grip. Your financial life is no longer your own. It's a constant battle to stay afloat, a dependency that dictates your every choice. To understand this trap, you have to look at the architects of the system. Central banks like the Federal Reserve sit at the heart of it all. Through their control of interest rates and the money supply, they create the economic weather that everyone else lives in. When they make it cheap to borrow, credit floods the system, encouraging a culture of debt. Their policies influence the lending practices of every bank, shaping how easily you can get a loan and, more importantly, how much it will cost you over time. These are not abstract economic theories. They are systemic decisions that directly impact your wallet, your stress levels, and your ability to build a life on your own terms. The system is designed to create and manage debt on a massive scale, and individual borrowers are just cogs in this vast machine. The true price of this dependency isn't just financial, it's the erosion of your freedom. It's the constant gnawing stress that follows you from the moment you wake up. It's the dream of owning a home pushed further into the horizon, the prospect of a comfortable retirement fading into a fantasy. It's the loss of choice, the inability to leave a job you hate or take a risk on a new venture because the monthly payments are a non-negotiable reality. Uncontrolled debt becomes your master, dictating your present and stealing your future. The freedom you were sold was an illusion, and the real cost is your autonomy, your peace of mind, and your control over your own life. But this cycle can be broken. Understanding the system is the first step toward dismantling its power over you. It's about recognizing debt not as a solution, but as a tool to be used with extreme caution. Reclaiming your control means creating a budget, aggressively paying down what you owe, and making a conscious choice to prioritize financial independence over instant gratification. It's a difficult path, but it leads to true freedom, not the one sold on easy credit, but the one earned through discipline and knowledge. It's time to break the chains and walk confidently toward a future that you, and not your creditors, truly own. That is the ultimate act of rebellion against a system designed to enslave. When your income finally gets that much needed boost, it feels like a major win. You see the numbers on your paycheck go up, and a sense of relief washes over you. But then, almost without you noticing, something else starts to grow right alongside it. It starts small, a daily gourmet coffee instead of the office brew, a subscription box you've had your eye on, or a weekend getaway that's a little more lavish than usual. Before you know it, you're looking around and realizing that as your earnings have expanded, your expenses have quietly expanded to meet them, and sometimes even surpass them. This isn't just a coincidence, it's a well-known financial trap. This phenomenon, often called lifestyle inflation or lifestyle creep, is the subtle, almost instinctive tendency to upgrade your standard of living every time your income increases. You get a raise and suddenly your cozy apartment feels a bit too cramped, prompting a search for a larger, more expensive one. The reliable car that served you well for years starts to look dated next to the latest luxury models flashing on your screen. Your simple home-cooked meals are gradually replaced by frequent gourmet dining and pricey food delivery services. That old wardrobe? It's slowly swapped out for designer labels and fast fashion hauls. Each upgrade feels justified in the moment, a deserved reward for your hard work. But this constant pursuit of better creates a dangerous cycle where your financial obligations grow in lockstep with your income, leaving very little room for what truly matters: building wealth. You end up on a financial treadmill. You're earning more, working harder, and running faster than ever before. Yet when you look at your bank account, you're not actually getting ahead. Animated charts would show a steep, encouraging line for your income. But the line representing your net worth remains stubbornly flat or inches up at a painfully slow pace. This is the treadmill effect in action. Despite a significant increase in earnings, you feel financially stagnant, perpetually living paycheck to paycheck, just at a higher income bracket. The feeling of being stuck persists, and the financial security you thought a higher salary would bring remains frustratingly out of reach. You're simply maintaining a more expensive version of the same precarious financial situation. However, escaping this cycle is entirely possible. It begins with a conscious decision to break the pattern and take control of your financial destiny. The key is to intentionally direct a significant portion of any new income toward saving and investing before you even have the chance to spend it. This means consciously choosing to live below your means, even when you can afford more. It's about finding satisfaction in financial progress rather than material possessions. Imagine diverting that extra income into a retirement fund, a diversified stock portfolio, or a down payment on a property. These are the choices that lead to genuine financial freedom. The ability to retire early, pursue a passion project without financial worry, or simply enjoy the peace of mind that comes from having a robust safety net. By resisting the temptation of lifestyle inflation and prioritizing your future self, you can turn your increased earnings into a powerful tool for building lasting wealth and true security. They used to tell us the path to a good life was paved with corner offices and corporate ladders. But that world is fading. The future isn't being built in skyscrapers, it's being coded, created, and streamed from laptops in living rooms, studios, and cafes all around the globe. The future of money is online, not in offices. This isn't just a trend, it's a monumental shift, a rewriting of the rules of work and wealth for a new digital-first generation. This new economy is built on platforms that connect us all. Think of the sprawling digital ecosystem of YouTube, a universe of content where anyone with a camera and a passion can find an audience. We see it in the vibrant tutorials teaching new skills, the hilarious vlogs capturing daily life, the epic gaming streams that create communities, and the original music that finds fans without a record label. These digital platforms are the new town squares, the new marketplaces, and the new stages. They have shattered the old barriers, democratizing the opportunity to earn. Your unique perspective, your niche skill, your creative spark, these are the new currencies, and you no longer need permission from a traditional gatekeeper to monetize them. This has unlocked entirely new avenues for creating wealth, far beyond a simple monthly paycheck. Imagine a creator earning from the ads that play on their videos. Then add brand sponsorships where their influence connects companies with loyal audiences. Layer on top of that a line of custom merchandise from t-shirts to unique products that their community loves. And don't forget the direct support from fans through donations and memberships, or the revenue from selling digital products like courses and ebooks. We're witnessing stories of financial independence being written in every niche imaginable. The gaming commentator who becomes a multimillionaire, the home cook who builds a media empire, the artist who sells their digital creations directly to collectors. These aren't anomalies. They are pioneers showing that passion can be transformed into a sustainable and incredibly profitable career. The digital frontier is vast and filled with possibility. It's a world defined not by location but by connection, not by rigid schedules but by creative flexibility. It represents a global marketplace where individual initiative is the most valuable asset. So the question isn't whether this change is coming. It's already here. The real question is how you will be a part of it. The tools are accessible, the audience is global, and the potential is boundless. The future of work, wealth, and creativity is in your hands waiting to be shaped.